Hi, I'm Nico. I'm here at Earth Lodge in Antigua, Guatemala, recording a class for you all. And I just want this to be a nice, good, feel-good flow. Let's start in child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch behind you, knees out wide if that feels good. Sink your hips to the heels and reach the hands forward. If that feels like too much in the shoulders already, you can reach your hands back behind towards the heels. Taking a moment to scan the physical body, letting it just settle down into the earth. Taking a couple big deep breaths together before we move. Start by exhaling all of your air out. Take a big inhale through your nose to fill. Lift, open, expand, hold here. Big open mouth exhale, let it go. Maybe you walk your hands a little farther. One more inhale through the nose, fill up, expand, feel your belly pressing against your thighs. Open mouth exhale, release. Maybe you walk your hands a little bit farther. Inhale to your tabletop, roll your shoulders on top of the wrists. Bring your knees underneath your hips, straight into cow pose. Drop your belly down, lift up through the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, cat around through the spine. Press into the feet, pull your belly button up towards your spine. Tuck your chin towards your chest, hold here. Stay with the cat. Let's tuck the toes underneath the feet and then hover the knees up off the ground just an inch. And then move into cow, and as you do, roll your tailbone up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Keep the knees slightly bent here. As you inhale, we'll lift up through the heels, press the back of the heart space towards the front of the mat, rounding like cat. And then we'll exhale, cow, bend into the knees, press your heart towards your thighs. One more time, inhale. Round through the back of the heart, and then exhale, downward facing dog, bent knees, press the heart towards the thighs. Inhale, high plank, roll the shoulders all the way forward. Maybe you need to walk the hands forward just a little bit. Press into the hands, puff up through the back of the heart space. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Flip to the tops of the feet. Inhale to your cobra pose, lift up through the heart space. Little to no weight in the hands for this first one. Press into the feet. Use your glutes to lift the heart a little higher. Exhale, lower the heart space down. Bring your big toes to touch. Keep your legs straight. Use your glutes to lift your feet up off of the ground. They might only come a couple centimeters or a couple inches up off of the ground, that's fine. And then we'll exhale, lower the feet. Inhale, cobra, lift the heart. Exhale, lower the heart. Inhale, lift your feet. Exhale, lower your feet. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra. This time, maybe you lift your feet too. Maybe you reach your hands back towards your heels for locust. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Child's pose, plant the hands, tuck the toes, press your hips back towards your heels as you exhale. Inhale, come back into your tabletop position. Press your left hand down into the earth. Inhale, reach your right hand up towards the sky. Bring your right hand to the back of the head. Inhale, lift your right elbow, and then exhale, tap your right elbow down towards the left wrist. One more time, inhale, reach your right elbow up towards the sky. See if you can keep your hips kind of square. Reach your right hand up towards the sky, and then thread the needle, drop your right shoulder down, drop your right ear down, reach your right hand towards the left. Maybe your left hand reaches towards your right hip crease to get deeper into the twist. Plant your left hand. Inhale, reach your right hand up towards the sky. Keep your toes tucked, and then as you lift your hips, you're going to reach your right hand towards your left ankle underneath. It might not grab, but if it does, use it to twist a little bit deeper. Look up underneath your left armpit. Coming back into that twisted tabletop, lower your knees down, reach your right hand up towards the sky. Coming into one-armed camel, bring your right hand back behind you, reach your left hand up towards the sky, lift your hips up towards the sky, open through the heart space. Drop your hips towards your heels, cartwheel both hands down all the way. Downward facing dog, lift your hips up towards the sky. Bring your left foot to center, inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge, pull the right foot through, plant it inside the right hand, drop your left knee to the earth, Anjaneyasana. Reach through the hands. Exhale, pull the hands back towards the hips. As you do, lift your left knee. Power lunge with the hands reaching back. Stay here for a few breaths. Lift your belly up off your right thigh, pull your right hip back. Next inhale, high crescent, reach your hands up towards the sky, bring your shoulders on top of the hips. One time, exhale, devotional lunge, cactus the arms open through the heart. As you inhale, half staff, launch into the right foot, bring your left knee up towards the chest. Bring your hands underneath that left knee. Cradle it with the arms, and then inhale, kick the left foot forward. Maybe it goes straight, maybe not. Exhale, bring the heel in. One more, inhale, kick it forward. Exhale, bring it in, come back into your high crescent. Press the left foot back, hands reach high up towards the sky. Exhale, drop it all the way down, devotional, left knee touches the earth. Reach your hands up towards the sky, pull your hips back, flex your right toes. And then we're gonna bring the right knee underneath us. Reaching the hands high, coming onto the shins, reach your hands forward, and then exhale, stay in a long diagonal line, but drop your shoulders back. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, drop it back. We hold for 5. Use your core. 3, 2. Inhale, reach the hands high, and then exhale, dive over the hips to your tabletop position. Press down into your right hand. Inhale, reach your left hand up towards the sky. Bring your left hand to the back of the head, lift the elbow, and then exhale, tap your left elbow towards your right wrist. Inhale, reach the left elbow high, reach the left hand high. Thread the needle, drop your left shoulder and left ear down to the earth. Maybe your right hand goes behind the back and reaches for left hip crease. Get deeper into that twist. Release the right hand, bring it underneath the right shoulder. Reach your left hand high up towards the sky. Coming into that downward facing, tuck your toes. As you lift your hips, reach your left hand towards your right ankle. Maybe it just reaches, maybe it grabs. If it does grab, use it to get deeper into the twist. Look up underneath your right armpit. Drop your knees back to the ground. Reach your left hand high up towards the sky. Coming into our half camel, reach your left hand back and down to the earth. Reach your right hand high, lift your hips up towards the sky. Reach through the right fingertips. Let's drop the hips down, cartwheel both the hands down to the earth. Downward facing dog, lift your hips up towards the sky. Bring your right foot to center. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg reaches high. Exhale, runner's lunge, pull the left foot through, plant it inside the left hand. Drop your right knee down to the earth, Anjaneyasana, reach the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, power lunge with the hands reaching back. Pull the chest forward and lift your right knee. Holding here, pull the left hip back. Find the strength of your legs as you lift your belly up off of your left thigh. Next, inhale, high crescent, reach the hands high up towards the sky. Exhale, devotional lunge, cactus, the arms open through the heart. Half staff, launch into your left foot, lift your right knee up. Interlace your fingers, awkward grip underneath that right knee. Inhale, kick the right foot forward.
Exhale, bring it back in. One more time, inhale, kick it forward. Exhale, bring it in all the way back to crescent. Go as slow as you can as you tap your right toes down and lift the hands up towards the sky. Devotional lunge, drop your right knee all the way down to the earth. Open up through the heart. Stay on your right knee, but pull the hips back as you flex the left toes. Finding balance on your right knee to bring your left knee underneath you. For camel pose, bring your hands to your lower back. Lengthen through the spine, keep your hips where they are, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart high, squeeze your glutes. Breathe. Slowly bring your shoulders back up on top of the hips, reach through the hands. Exhale back to tabletop, plant the hands. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale, cat all the way back to child's.
You might hang out here in child's, or we'll find puppy pose, starting to slide the hands forward, lifting your hips, letting your heart space melt down towards the earth. Letting this feel good in the shoulders, lifting the chin if you want more. Gently lift the heart space just enough to drop the forearms, finding Sphinx pose. Lower your hips all the way down to the earth. I really enjoy this nerve flossing exercise, so we're going to do it together. Press your hips down into the earth. As you inhale, bend your right knee and bring your head back towards the right foot. Exhale, drop chin to chest as you drop the right foot down. Inhale, left foot kicks, head goes back. Exhale, bring it down. One more time each side. Inhale, right leg. Chin up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, left leg, chin up. Exhale, drop. Bring the head to neutral. Tuck your toes underneath your feet. Low plank, lift your hips up towards the sky. Let's find side plank, so drop your heels to the right. Lift your left hand up towards the sky, just for a moment. And then we'll plant the left hand down, so not the left forearm, but the left hand. Coming up through center, drop your heels to the left, side plank on your left arm, reach your right hand up towards the sky. Easy twist, start to lift your right knee. See if you can keep your right hand reaching as you bring your right foot forward to the front of the mat. Twisted crescent, let your right hand pull you up, shoulders stack up on top of the hips. Finding a little flow here, we're going to inhale, bring the hands high, straighten the legs. And then exhale, come back into that crescent twist. 2 more, inhale, straighten the legs, reach the hands. Exhale, drop it back down. 1 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. Big inhale here. As you exhale, open it up, warrior 2, sink the left heel down, reach through the fingertips. Getting into the shoulders here, let's reach the right hand high, left hand down. Gomukhasana arms, see if you can interlace your fingers behind you. If you can't, that's fine, just reach. Or you might grab your right elbow above with the left hand. We'll inhale to lengthen through the spine. And then find your reverse warrior, reach through that right elbow, sink into the right knee a little bit deeper, breathe for 3, 2, 1. As you bring the chest up, release the arms, cartwheel them all the way down. To half splits, drop your left knee down, pull the hips back, flex your right toes, lower the heart space down. Lift the heart space. Press into the right foot, standing splits, launch into the right leg, lift the left leg. Okay, option to stay right where you are, or we'll change the balance a little bit. Play with bringing your left knee in, maybe grabbing the left foot with the right hand. And then maybe finding grasshopper, we'll bend into the right knee and then kick that left foot over towards the right. You can use the left hand or play with not using it. And then we'll bring it all the way back up. If you hated that, you don't have to do it again. Or if you liked it, we'll sink it back down, find that grasshopper, bend into the right knee, and bring it all the way back up. All right, let's find our half floor to fishes. So bring that left knee to the outside of the right foot. Sink the hips down. So when you sit, your right foot's crossed on top of the left. If that doesn't feel good, you can kick that left foot straight out in front of you. And we'll twist to the right, left elbow on top of the right knee. Bring it back through center. Let's bring the right foot just a little bit in front of that left knee. And then we're gonna find our Shiva squat. So using your hands or not, we'll go forward, coming onto our left shin, finding balance in the right foot, squeeze your left knee towards your right calf. Warrior 3, extend through the legs, reach the hands. Power lunge, bend into the right knee, drop the left toes. Inhale to your high crescent, reach the hands high. Exhale, devotional lunge, drop your left knee down, open through the heart. Reach the hands out towards the edges, expanding through the fingertips. Back to runner's lunge, plant the hands. Lift your left knee, high plank, bring your right foot back to meet the left. Lower all the way down to the mat. Find your Sphinx pose, so press into the tops of the feet, slide your hands forward, elbows right underneath the shoulders. This time, if you want to get more into a back bend, we'll bring the thumbs together, press into the hands, squeeze your glutes, lift your heart space high. Lower the forearms down. Coming into low plank, we'll press into the forearms, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Finding the core. Forearm plank on the left side, drop your heels to the left, reach your right hand high up towards the sky. Just for a moment. Now instead of turning into our low side plank, we're going high side plank. So press your right hand down, heels go to the right as you lift your left hand high. Easy twist, lift your left knee. Keep your left hand reaching as you bring your left foot forward. Find the balance in the feet, and then let your left hand pull you up, easy to your twisted crescent. Sink into the hips. Finding that flow, we inhale, straighten through the legs, lift the hands. Exhale, sink it back down into your twisted crescent. 2 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hold. Breathe. Open it up into your warrior 2. Sink your right heel down, reach through the fingertips. Finding those Gomukhasana arms, left hand goes up, right hand goes down. Maybe you reach for the fingertips. Lengthen through the spine, reverse warrior. Reach your left elbow up and back. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Release, cartwheel the hands all the way down. Drop your right knee to the earth, find your half splits, pull the hips back, flex your left toes. Standing splits, launch into the left foot, reach your right leg high up towards the sky. Option to hang out here, or we'll move through that baby grasshopper flow. So bend your right knee, grab your right foot with your left hand. Option to kind of kick the foot into the hand to lengthen. And then when you're ready, sink into your left knee, kick your right foot over towards the left. Maybe you drop your hips all the way down. And then we bring it all the way back up like a pretzel, unraveling. Maybe you do it one more time, sinking into the left knee, kicking your right foot over towards the left. Bringing it all the way back up. This time we all go into half Florida fishes, so bring your right knee to the outside of that left foot.
Sink the hips down. When you get to the ground, your right heel should be outside your left hip. Your left ankle should be crossed on top of the right knee. And then we'll twist to the left, right elbow on top of the left knee to get into that twist. Coming back through center. Plant your left foot in front of you, finding Shiva squat. Using your hands or not, we'll lift your hips, bring your right knee to tap the left calf. Warrior 3, extend through the arms. Power lunge, bend into your left knee, plant your right toes. High crescent, lift the hands high. Devotional lunge, drop your right knee, cactus the arms. And then open through the arms, bring them to a T, really expand through that heart space. Back to your runner's lunge, plant the hands, lift your right knee. Left foot comes back to meet the right all the way through a connecting vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through your upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog.
Inhale, look forward in between the hands.
Exhale, step walk, hopper, float. Forward fold at the front of the mat.
Last little bit of effort here. Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, let it go.
Inhale, upward salute, root to rise,
Reach tall. Exhale, chair pose, sink the hips low. You can bring your hands wherever feels best for you, but we're gonna lift the heels and slowly make our way to the ground. So slowly drop the hips, thighs are parallel with the floor. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Sink the hips all the way down. Savasana, boat pose, lift the feet. 3 times, inhale here. Exhale, low boat, bring it down. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. One more, inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat, we hold. Maybe hands come up overhead for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bridge pose, plant the feet, plant the hands, lift your hips up towards the sky. Taking a few really deep breaths here. Gently lower your hips down to the earth. Cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. For supine figure 4, bring your left knee into the chest, give it a squeeze. You might move your left ankle in circles, bringing blood flow into the feet. Let's keep the legs as they are. Release your hands out to a cactus or a T, and then drop your knees. Let your left foot drop to the ground first, and then drop your knees over to the left for a supine twist. If that doesn't feel good in your hips or your knees, you can find a different supine twist. Bring your legs up through center. Plant your right foot next to the left, just really quick bridge pose. Lower the hips down. Other side, cross your left ankle on top of the right knee. Supine figure 4, reach for that right knee, pull it into the heart space. Drop your right foot down, open up through the arms. I like to scoot my hips to the left and drop the knees to the right for supine twist, other side. Bring your knees up through center. Unravel the legs, bring both knees into the chest, give yourself a big squeeze. And then open it up to Savasana. taking up space, scooting your shoulders underneath the heart to lift it a little higher. And we end with a big, deep breath. Exhale all of your air out. Inhale through the nose to fill. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Sinking into Savasana pose. If you have the gift of time today, I always encourage hanging out here a little bit longer. You might count 10 or 20 breaths before you leave. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.